I know some of you are gonna be mad when I say this, but I'm ready for Christmas. Ready for all the things Christmas. It has been pretty chilly here. Even would go as far as saying cold in the mornings, like in the 30s. The heats came on a few times and it feels very Christmassy in here. I hadn't even really put much thought into it, and then one night Lily came in here when I was making something, I don't know, something apples, and said that it smelled and felt like Christmas in here, and it does. And so that means that I want to bake. I have been wanting just to do all the fun Christmas things. So obviously we're not going to jump in, we're not going to go that deep yet. We still got a few weeks. Once November gets here, y'all know that Christmas is on for us, but we've still got a couple of weeks. We can enjoy Halloween and whatnot, and Halloween is the kids' favorite anyways, or the girls' favorite. So I figured we would do a few little Halloween fall treats, things to get us through, you know, to get us through until we can start all of our Christmas festivities, and I'm super excited about that. We're not going there just yet though, not just yet. Like I said, we still got a couple of weeks until Halloween. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do some Halloween inspired cinnamon rolls, and then we'll probably think up a treat or two to do for the rest of the month to kind of, you know, carry us through. So I just went onto Pinterest, and the first one I found that looked good is what I got. These are called gooey cinnamon rolls with cream cheese frosting, and they're rated 4.5 stars. So we're gonna give these a go. I don't think I'm gonna make the whole recipe because it makes 12 to 18 rolls. Get the recipe started, I'll have it linked down below in case you're interested in them. We're excited to see how they turn out. I've got it, no, I'm just following this recipe, and then I'm going to shift it and make it the Halloween themed on mine. So if you want to see that part, you gotta stick around, but we're gonna go ahead and get them started. Okay, so this is a first for me, and I thought about skipping it and just doing it in the microwave, but I felt I'd have more control over it on the stove. So I need half. I gotta remember that I'm only doing half of the recipe. So instead of 5 tablespoons, we need half of this. So we'll go very scientific here and just say good enough? Good enough. I call that good. And just a pinch of salt. Good enough. I think we just mix this all together on low, and we need to bring it to about 120 degrees. And I forgot about this, whatever it's called, thermometer. I got these, I think it's a 2-pack. Well, I think I got 2 of them anyways, off of Temu forever ago, and I'd been saying that I needed one, and I had one the whole time. I don't know how I ended up finding it. One day, I think, oh, it was when I was grilling ribs. I was getting the big spatula, not spatula, yeah, the big things that we use on the grill anyways. I was getting them out and found this. It came in handy that day for the ribs too. So I need to get this to 120 degrees. It said it'll go there fast. Also said to go on low, and I already had it on high. Said the butter probably won't be completely melted, but that's fine. Probably already got it over that, to be honest, because I had it on high sitting here, not thinking. Yeah, we're already over that. So we'll let's go ahead and turn this off. And
Bugs don't take 40 minutes.
Hold on. Well, baby.
Okay.
Just let this cool back down here to 120, and then we'll move on to the next step. Little sidekick down here. Right, Chloe? Yeah. take it, our beautiful orange dough, and just sit it on our heating mat. I think it was Tammy, one of my friends here on YouTube, gave me this trick. I bought a heating mat just for the kitchen. It only stays in the kitchen. We don't put it on our body or anything and then use it for food. Not that the food actually touches it, so would it matter? Don't think so, but maybe debatable. Anyways, we don't use it. It's for the kitchen. We're gonna just cover it up and then we're gonna let it rest here for, the recipe says 15 minutes. We'll see. No longer than 30, because I'm gonna clean up the dishes in one. Now we're moving on to the filling. I am, excuse me, I'm doing the recipe for the whole recipe for the filling. I always feel like cinnamon rolls don't have enough filling, in my opinion. So we're gonna fix that. I usually double it. You're supposed to only soften it, but mine wasn't too softened. I put it in the microwave, got distracted, made melted butter. Filling 3 tablespoons. Since we are doing Halloween ones, which I almost forgot and last minute added the orange. Is this black? Yeah. Looks green, but we're gonna add just a tiny bit of this black food coloring, 2 little drips, and if we need more, if we need more color, if I feel like this isn't black enough, we're gonna add some black cocoa to it, which won't give it much flavor, but it'll give it a little bit of, you know, color. But this might be good. Doesn't matter if it's black because it's orange, and so but I did meld it too much, I think. Don't melt your butter, kids. I bought this, I think I used it on somebody's cake. Lily's maybe? Kiddos, especially the 3 bigger ones. Well, not counting Kim. Love the color black, and I do too. And it's a color we use often for birthday parties, so I've been trying to make it work better. I don't know if you can see this. It's just really dark. We're only going to do a tablespoon. So like I said, I don't want it super chocolatey or anything. Definitely got it nice and black. I don't know if you can see. Perfect. So we probably are closer to 30 minutes than 15 like it called for, because cleaned up, then we had to make that and whatnot. I'm gonna put a little bit of this flour here. I want to get this used. That's why I'm using it. That was actually too much flour. So pretty. Work. Okay, so I was worried that was too much flour, so I went ahead and dumped it off. And we feel better about it now, because I was afraid it was going to be way too floury on the bottom. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now this is me making half of the dough recipe and the complete filling recipe. So this is doubled, this is not. And, you know, ideally. That's what we're saying. Anyways, if you can tell, this is going to be like enough, but it's not going to be an overflow. I have noticed usually with cinnamon rolls, and maybe it's just me, I don't know, but usually with cinnamon rolls, it just doesn't have enough of the filling, and so it's just very bready, which you put the icing and stuff on top, and that, you know, obviously that helps it not be as just bready. But I don't know, I like mine to have a lot of center. Dried apples in it would be delicious. And I really wanted to do pumpkin cinnamon rolls, but I knew that nobody else would enjoy those really, so I don't like doing stuff like that that only I will enjoy, because then I end up eating too much of it. I know my limits sometimes. Alright, looks beautiful. Now we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Look at how pretty that is. That's so pretty. I really like doing this. So therapeutic, almost. So here they are. We're gonna go ahead and get them covered here, and they have to rise for 45 more minutes. Alright, so they're done. The oven is preheated. I'm gonna do the little trick of adding some cream to it as well. I'm supposed to add a cup. I'm going to do about half a cup of heavy whipping cream because it is a smaller amount. I'm just going to add the cream. Just going to put it in all the little crevices and whatnot. Pour a little bit out. That's fine. Part of the process. I don't know, 20 minutes I think, 30. I think it was 20. We'll check, but I'm gonna put them in the oven. Okay, so we're gonna get started on the frosting now. Me and the girls, well, Nolan was down here for a little bit of it, but we went back and watched a little bit of our Thanksgiving videos from last year and the year before. Because Lily didn't remember that we had already decorated for Christmas on Thanksgiving, because I was telling her, you know, as soon as Christmas is over, as soon as Thanksgiving is, what are you saying? As soon as Halloween is over, that it's Christmas, that we eat turkey with Christmas up and it still tastes the same. And she didn't remember, so we went back and looked, and yeah, it's crazy how much can change in a year. Hello. The Thanksgiving videos. I was only going to do half, but then I was worried that I wouldn't have enough and I would regret it. So if it makes too much, we'll try to save it. I don't know if we can save it. We could probably save it. And also, didn't want to try to deal with the mixer, but I might have to try to deal with the mixer. Yeah, because I've only got the one little thing now because one broke, but I'm going to have to get it out and use it anyway. I can't even find the one that I have, so I'm just gonna have to make this work. I got my little dough hook thing here. I'm gonna have to, I wonder if I can just order the replacement little hook things. I'm gonna check after I get done here. Because I would assume that for the like hand mixer, the little parts was universal. I don't know, this looks like cottage cheese. I have to put more arm power into it. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier is we went back and watched just little pieces of the other Thanksgiving videos, and the girls was cringing at themselves, but I was a little teary-eyed about it because just you don't realize how much people and things are changing until you look back a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's just a little bit mind-blowing. I love where my life is at now. My older kids, the new adventures that we're about to start, you know, with the baby coming after this year. Holidays will be even more special and different, but I think I always will miss having my kids be little. And it is what it is, you know. I guess if you didn't miss it, that meant you didn't enjoy it. But I don't know. I definitely miss it. So, anyways, I think this is good enough. We made it work. Little ugly cinnamon rolls. It's fine, you're not gonna be able to see it. But you could have dyed this part too, and I thought about it, but I also didn't want to add more food color into it after I added the black and the orange, so we're just going with the white here. Probably add some sprinkles on top though. So I definitely didn't need that much icing. However, I think half would have been enough for how much we like. So you see there's still some in there, but not a terrible amount. So I got them nice and iced here. We're gonna go get some of our colorful Halloween sprinkles and get it put on top. Nope, you're not aesthetic. Little lump of cake or whatever. My kids are very excited for some reason this evening. Whatever time it is, I don't know. Lose the concept of time. Alright, that's good enough. Let's find some sprinkles. We're gonna go with these. It also has some leftover funfetti sprinkles in it because I made the cupcakes. I made some cupcakes for the kiddos, and there was leftovers of those, and I thought there was no reason in wasting them. I could just mix them in here. Nobody would know. Well, I told you, but you know, it's gonna be fine. So just gonna sprinkle these on here. I don't want the big eyeballs because they're hard as a rock. I don't know what the point of those are. Like these big huge ones. I know they're cute. I use them on the cupcakes. And then these have like skulls in them. Oh, you can see that. This has skulls in it. And it's cute too, but they're just super hard. I added one on each cupcake. And then, you know, that way you can just pick it off and throw it in the trash or whatever. There's just magic in sprinkles. Children think it, and I think it. I'm an adult child in a lot of ways, but just colorful things make me happy. So we're gonna call that good. Don't want to overdo it. Maybe a pinch more, but don't want to overdo it because, well, some people don't really care for sprinkles or happiness or joy. Alright friends, and the verdict for these, they was delicious. Probably some of the best cinnamon rolls that we have made. The recipe will be linked down below, and then if you want to do the spooky ones, you know the changes that you're going to have to do. But thank you so much for watching. We love y'all, and as always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time, bye friends.